All right, I am here with David Azizi from the law offices of David Azizi, and today we're going to discuss something it's quite interesting. A lot of people, when they think of school buses or just MTA buses or buses in general, they think of them as a huge tank, and if a car hits it, it's not going to roll over. You know, it's not like a sport utility that a car is going to hit it and it's going to roll it over. It's probably not even going to do a ton of damage, so people think they can't really get injured on a bus or there's no personal injury lawsuits. David, are there situations in which someone can get injured while riding a bus?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've had bus accident cases, and we actually have some photos of it in our website, where, for example, a bus driver admitted to the police officer that he fell asleep and hit another tour bus here out in Beverly Hills, and I mean that then caused everybody to be thrown off their seat, and you could see the video topple down. The whole front of the bus was crushed. So yes, you are right. Generally, it's a bus versus a vehicle, and the weight difference outweighs the vehicle, so there's not much of a movement in a car against the car. But there are circumstances where I actually have another case right now where my client, you could see in the video, where the bus driver is going really fast. It's misjudging the amount of distance that they have between themselves and the vehicle, and they're required by law to keep a safe distance between themselves and vehicles ahead of them because, as we know and we discussed, buses are bigger. But at the same time, being bigger, it requires you a lot more time and distance to be able to bring that bus to a stop, and a gradual stop, not a sudden stop. The case that I'm telling you about that I'm handling, I've actually had one before, and I end up having another one again, where you can see one of the passengers where the bus driver suddenly stops and they get thrown off their chair and they slide down and hit the front of the bus. Or I've had situations where the bus tries to take an evasive maneuver and you see the person's head slam against the side window of the bus. So although everybody generally thinks, oh, buses are safe, I'm driving in a tank, you know, bus versus car or bus versus SUV, we're still going to win, there are accidents that happen, and unfortunately a lot of them are where people suffer severe injuries. I've had another case where, buses are at a stop, a vehicle sees a bus stop at a stop, they think, oh, okay, well, they're driving in the lane next to the bus. They think, okay, well, I can make it enough in time to where I can make my right turn into a driveway, and next thing you know, the bus takes off without making sure that's where this car is going, and next thing you know, the two vehicles collide and people inside the bus get thrown because of the sudden stop. So absolutely, unfortunately, there's a lot of bus accident cases where the passengers inside the bus are getting thrown around, and a lot of times it ends up in shoulder injury because they fall into their hand, knee injuries, head injuries. Those are some of the more common type of injuries that I've seen in these bus accidents: shoulder, knee, and head injuries, because again, they hit the floor really hard or they hit the window. And if you are involved in an accident like that, give us a call and we can take a look at your case and tell you whether you have a case or not.
Absolutely, and if you have any questions or concerns as it relates to a school bus accident or any type of accident in California, please feel free to contact the law offices of David Azizi. You will see the phone number both above in the YouTube video as well as below in the info. Thank you for your time, David.
Thank you.